Hello, I'm Vidya, and in this video I shall be explaining on what is brute force attack and how is brute force attack performed by an attacker on Caeser Cipher. Let us first understand what is brute force attack. Let us say we have a sender and a receiver, and the sender wants to send a secret message, meet me at 10 a.m. Now since this message is a secret message, he wants to ensure that this message will not be read by anyone over the communication channel. The sender is sending it over the internet, which is a public channel and available to everyone. Therefore, he wants to ensure that it is only sent to the receiver and an attacker on the channel cannot read the data. Therefore, he encrypts the data and sends it to the receiver. Now, since we are taking the example of brute force attack on Caeser Cipher, let us say this message is encrypted by the Caeser Cipher encryption algorithm. As we all know, in order to encrypt the message, which we also call as plain text represented as P in this expression, we also need a secret key which is known only to the sender and the receiver. The key in this expression is represented as K. The output of the encryption algorithm is the cipher text represented as C. Therefore, the Caeser Cipher encryption algorithm will encrypt the plain text meet me at 10 a.m. using the secret key and convert it into an encrypted format which is unreadable. This message will be decrypted by the decryption algorithm used by the receiver. However, to decrypt the ciphertext C, the receiver requires the same key as that used by the sender. So the receiver will decrypt the ciphertext C using the same key K and recover the plain text P, that is meet me at 10 a.m. So as you can see here, the keys that are used by the sender and the receiver are of utmost importance and they have to be kept a secret. Only and only if the key is secret, the data will be accurately recovered by the receiver, and no attacker on the communication channel without the key will be able to decode the ciphertext. However, the attacker is very eager to know what is the ciphertext. He does an attack known as brute force attack. So brute force attack is the attack in which the attacker performs an exhaustive search on the ciphertext in order to predict or find the keys that is used by the encryption algorithm. Let us now see brute force attack in detail. So the ciphertext which is available on the internet communication channel or any other public communication channel will be taken by the attacker. The attacker will perform a brute force attack. Now what do we mean by this? The attacker will take the ciphertext and give it to decryption algorithm. So this is the decryption algorithm. So the ciphertext is known by the attacker. However, the key is not known by the attacker. So the attacker does not know the key. So what does he do? He basically tries out different keys like K is equal to 1, K is equal to 2, 3, 4 and so on and so forth till 25, because we are discussing about Caeser ciphers in which the key ranges from number 1 to 25. So the attacker will try out the different keys and see if he can recover the plain text, which is a meaningful message, from the ciphertext, which is a totally meaningless message. Let me explain this with the help of the table here. So what the attacker does, the attacker has got an access to the ciphertext. So he takes the ciphertext and he assumes key to be 1 and tries to decrypt and check if the decrypted plain text makes any sensible sentence. Then he tries the key which is 2, again decrypts the message and tries to check if the plain text makes any sensible message. Then he takes key as 3, again decrypts the ciphertext and checks if the recovered plain text makes any sense. So on and so forth, he tries for different keys. As you can see here, when he uses key as 5, the decrypted message, that is the recovered plain text, makes a sensible message. If he cannot recover the message at key number 5, he would have proceeded ahead to check the different keys till he reaches 25. Let me elaborate this here step by step. So first the attacker will use the key as 1 and will try to decrypt the ciphertext. As you can see, the decrypted ciphertext with key K is equal to 1 does not make any sense, and because it does not make any sense, we move on to use the second key, that is K is equal to 2. He is still unable to recover the plain text. So the attacker moves on to the next key, that is he uses K is equal to 3. Again the recovered message does not make any sensible sentence and hence he moves to the next key, that that is k is equal to 4. So every time he is using different keys so as to find out whether the decrypted message makes any sensible message. So k is equal to 4 is also not making any sensible plain text. Therefore, he moves to the next key, that is k is equal to 5. And the attacker has recovered the sentence, meet me at 10 a.m. As you can see, he got a sensible message. That means key k is equal to 5 is the correct key. If he is unsuccessful in recovering this message here, he would have moved on to use key k is equal to 6, 7, 8 and so on till 25 in case of Caeser Cipher, because Caeser Cipher uses a finite field of 26 numbers. Therefore, the key is ranging from 1 to 25. So a brute force attack is an attack where attacker already knows the decryption algorithm. He knows the cipher text. What is unknown is the key, and therefore he uses different keys with a intention of trying to find out the correct key which can successfully decrypt the cipher text, and the attacker can recover the accurate plain text. Once he recovers the accurate plain text, that means the attacker has got the hold of the correct secret key which is shared by the sender and the receiver, so that any other communication between the sender and the receiver, the attacker can easily decode it using that particular. So thank you everyone for watching the video. If you have understood the concept, I request you to kindly like, share, comment and subscribe. Take care, stay blessed.